It's Snap. Hello, good morning. What's going on? I have a massive day of coaching today, so I'm not going to be doing too much on the Insta Snap. It's work day. Hey, but I did want to leave this one particular thought experiment with you this morning. You want to master the art of having clean breaks. When you leave one phase of your life and move into the next phase, you want to have a clean break. And so I find that a lot of people don't have clean breaks. Golly gosh. Remember that if something has pushed your buttons or gotten under your skin, whether that be an ex, something that they did or didn't do, or a boss, an old boss, your employment that you're leaving, getting a new one, or your home or your town, if you're leaving, going to a different country, just remember this. What you see in the outside world is a reflection of you. So if it's pushing your buttons, it's reminding you of a part of yourself that you haven't quite loved and embraced yet. And so if you keep blaming the person or the boss or the home or the town or the thing, you're going to go to the next place, and guess what's going to come with you? The same charges, the same judgments. Wherever you go, your stuff is going to come with you. It's like the metaphor with the shit under the nose. That guy didn't like the smell of his particular town, and he was walking around saying, this place smells like shit. And everyone's like, what are you talking about? That doesn't smell the shit. And he's like, this place smells like shit. And so he'd move and go to the next place. And he says, this place smells like shit. And he kept moving and moving and moving all the thing until he realized that the shit was under his own nose. Remember that whatever you run away from, you're going to keep running into in life. You will never escape your charges that you haven't loved yet. They'll just take on different forms, and they'll be expressed through different people. So your boss, your old ex-boyfriends, girlfriends, your parents. Is there anyone in your past that you couldn't go down to a coffee shop and have a little latte with? Because if there is, they're going to keep showing up in your life. Maybe not them in particular, but different people that are taking on similar traits that are being brought into your time and space so that you learn to love those traits. I see people who get pushed around by their mum and dad and their parents, and they have charges on their parents, and they finally move out of home and they think, oh, that's it, once I move out. But guess what? If they never learn how to tell their parents to fuck off and take dominance, and they kept getting pushed around by the parents, guess what the boss starts to do? The boss takes on the parental role and starts pushing you around, starts telling you what you can and can't do, starts telling you when you got your curfews. And if the boss doesn't do it, guess what the new husband does, the new boy does? They'll start pushing you around. People who get pushed around will keep getting pushed around. And so one of the wisest things that you could possibly do in your life, if you're interested in mastery, is go for clean breaks. You want to go and have clean breaks. There's not a single soul that I wouldn't go and have a little latte with. Bin Laden, Hitler, fantastic. Very fucking entertaining coffee. All the old ex-girlfriends down the little coffee shop for a latte? Absolutely. I'm friends with most of my ex-girlfriends anyway. But even the ones that didn't end well, there was a cheating. Fantastic. Why would you not want to catch up with them? You go take the notepad, you go and ask them, how could I reduce the probability of that happening again? Most people are so wounded that they can't even fucking stomach that. They're not interested in mastery. They're interested in fantasies. They're interested in, well, they shouldn't do that, and the loyalty and all these fucking bullshit, fluffy crap. And they're expecting a fantasy world. And I know that sounds a little bit harsh, a little bit tough for some people who are experiencing a pain like that right now. But going through your whole entire life and not getting real and grounded and taking responsibility and not being a victim. Living a life as a victim is way harder. So go and take a little catalogue of all the people in your past that you haven't had a clean break with. And maybe even think about writing them a letter. A thank you letter. Thank you for your time in my life. This is what I got from it. Here's how it has transformed my destiny. And if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't maybe be here.